The key figure in Toronto's first postseason appearance in 22 years is the American League MVP. Josh Donaldson was the top choice of 23 of the 30 voters on the committee to become only the second Blue Jays player in their 38 seasons to be honored. For the first time in the history of Major League Baseball in Washington, D.C., a player representing that city has been elected MVP. Bryce Harper of the Nationals was listed first on all 30 ballots to become the 7th unanimous winner in National League voting history.
I'm Matt Waymeyer with the MLB.com FastCast. Awards week concluded on Thursday with the granddaddy of them all, most valuable player honors in the American and National Leagues. While the AL race was tightly contested, the NL race was a landslide. After leading the majors in OPS and finishing tied for the senior circuit lead in home runs, Nationals outfielder Bryce Harper won his first career MVP award by unanimous vote, the youngest player ever to do so. Arizona's Paul Goldschmidt was runner-up, and Cincinnati's Joey Votto came in third. Harper's OPS of 1.109 was the second highest of all time for a player in his age 22 season, while becoming the fourth youngest MVP in baseball history. He also becomes the first MVP in the history of the franchise, dating back to its days as the Montreal Expos.
Very grateful for the Writers Association, for them to be able to do that, for them to be able to vote for me, and I love my team very much, and I love the city of DC, and I'm very grateful to bring back that MVP trophy to them.
It was a much closer race in the American League, where Blue Jays third baseman Josh Donaldson has claimed the award. He beat out last season's MVP Mike Trout by a vote tally of 385 to 304, as the Angels phenom becomes a bridesmaid for the third time in his 4 full big league seasons. The Royals' Lorenzo Cain came in third. Donaldson belted 41 home runs and drove in a league-high 123 to become the second Blue Jay to ever win the MVP, joining George Bell back in 1987. He also becomes the first AL MVP since Vladimir Guerrero back in 2004 to win the award in his first season with a new club.
I was just going out there trying to help my team win, and honestly, that's how I feel like you end up winning awards. You don't, by not focusing on individual stats. You go out there and you play to win the game, and I was very fortunate and blessed to be in the situation that I was in, and I felt like I was able to take advantage of it, and I feel like I put a pretty good season together.
The Brewers have made a trade for the second straight day, acquiring shortstop Jonathan Villar from the Astros in exchange for minor league right-hander Cy Snead. Though he appeared in just 53 games this past season, Villar batted .284 and played 5 different defensive positions. He's entering his 4th big league season and will turn 25 in May. Snead, meanwhile, is 23 and spent the 2015 season playing for Milwaukee's Class A affiliates. Despite a collective 2.58 ERA, he was not ranked amongst MLBpipeline.com's top 30 Brewers prospects. Commissioner Rob Manfred announced on Thursday that the 2016 season will open on Sunday, April 3rd with not 1, but 3 nationally televised games. The Cardinals at the Pirates, Blue Jays at the Rays, and a World Series rematch when the Mets take on the Royals in the nightcap in Kansas City. An additional 22 teams will then open their 2016 campaigns the following day, including the traditional home opener at Cincinnati when the Reds host the Phillies. The only teams who will not take the field in either of the first 2 days of the season are the Tigers and the Marlins, who kick off their respective campaigns against one another on Tuesday, April 5th. For more on these stories and for the very latest hot stove activity, keep it locked in to MLB.com. It's baseball everywhere.